Locksmith could probably use a little more of him than the monitors.
A little bit more.
And this is Ski Beatz, Locksmith. They're gonna do their whole little thing. Since we're in the Bay, we get Locksmith. I don't even know how to describe what's about to happen. But it's gonna be really dope. And I'm gonna chill and watch. Thank you guys for coming out, man. It's good to have you. It's good to have you.
Hey, thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate you. Now get off here.
Sorry. I'm out of here, sorry.
I slayed MCs back in the rec room era. My style was developed through methods like Che Guevara. A terabyte of knowledge was polished, don't let it scare you. But Bush and Obama represent the same terror. Terrified for your life, the plight that they paste on it. Got the same agenda, they just put a nigga's face on it. The same opponent you hated, it came and cloned it and made it so you would like it. Don't fight it, that's why you voted. Silly Negro, I know it's hard to digest, but Jim Crow became the democratic process. Reconstructed inside of your brain, they stuck it. Now you fully understand that our president is a puppet. And these corporations are puppeteers. Big Tobacco been laughing at us for 40 years. This is not rap, this is recorded tears. Pour some drink in the soil for my aborted peers. Oh God, I know it's hard to digest.
Recently, we've heard your beats on projects like Pilot Talk 1 and 2. Working with Locke, of course, on the recent Embedded. What's next for you?
Oh, wow. Well, I got 24-hour karate school Japan coming back out. Got 24-hour karate school UK, 24-hour karate school Spain. I got an album with a new album. I might call it 24-hour karate school Part 3. Twilight. And I got a few dope artists on it. I got Locksmith, Mac Miller, Currency, Smoke Dizza, Mikey Rocks, Trademark. Who else? Sam Adams. I got a bunch of people on it, man. A bunch of high kids, man. And I think it's gonna be a dope album because it's like really jazzy, smooth, laid back. For those who like to get high and just chill in the crib, it's that kind of album. It ain't nothing you're gonna be dancing to. You're definitely gonna be feeling it because it's just you can ride to it all day. Twilight. That's the next one.
Word. And one thing I've noticed in your beats, and especially as of late, is the live instrumentation. How important is that live instrument feel in your music, and maybe even more as opposed to the past?
You know what? Now that's my new sound. I mean, you know, it's still the process of me making beats is still the same. You know, I still grab a sample, still chop it up, mangle it to death. Then I'll have the band come and play what I mangled, then I'll chop the band again. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 or 4 times, chop it up. Still the same process, get the same feel. But I love the flexibility of having the live instruments and being able to, like, you know, track by track have the options. I don't want the bass line here, it doesn't have to be there. Opposed to a sample, if you got the sample, it's just all the music in this one piece of music. But if you got, you know, different tracks, you can just break it down and do, you know, different things with it.
And most recently, you guys dropped the project with Locksmith, Embedded.
Yeah.
How'd you come to meet Locksmith and work with Locksmith?
Man, I can't remember. I just know I met Lock, and I wanted to work with him, but I never got around to working with him. Then, like a year later, I'm watching YouTube, and I see this video, and Lock's like, yo, Ski Beatz said he had something special for me. A year later, I guess he wasn't checking for me. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? It just hit me like, all right, let me just find him. The exact moment when I heard that, I reached out to him again, and we connected. And what initially happened was he came down to do one song, you know, for my thing. I was gonna do something for him, and we just kept making songs. We just couldn't stop. Like that day, we probably made like 4 songs that day. You know what I mean? We was just going in, and we just came over Embedded.
You mentioned being from North Carolina.
Yeah.
There was a point in your career where you had to leave New York and go to North Carolina. Did that help you?
What do you mean? First I went from North Carolina to New York.
I know, and then you moved back.
Then I went back, yeah.
Then you moved back.
Yeah.
How important was that move?
It was very important, man. That was like a character builder, you know? I got like jaded by the whole industry, by the game. I just wanted to take a break. Went down south, got a crib, got married, had kids, did the Family Guy thing, and loved it, you know what I mean? But then I got that bug back. I said, yo, I want to go back. I want to see if I can still make music. I want to see if I can still get in it. When I came back, linked up with Dame, introduced me to Currency. Most Self was hanging out. J Electronica came through. Gene Gray was there. People would just start popping up, and then we came up with
24-hour one.
Exactly.
Rest is history.
That's what I'm talking about. I gotta get a little sip of water real quick. Hey, can you turn me up a little bit on stage? Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, yo, Lock. Yo, what you wanna do, man? I wanna make a beat. You gonna spit? You gonna make a beat? If I make a beat, you gonna do it? Let's see what happens. All right, that's what happens. Everybody hands up one time. Hey! Hey! He's doing this live for y'all. Y'all ready? They don't know what walk those riders in the Bible.
Question about the project Embedded. One thing I noticed off top, it's a very impressive project, cohesive piece of work, but there's no features on it. What's kind of the mindset behind that? Because it's nowadays in hip hop, still albums with absolutely no features is kind of a rarity.
Yeah.
How did you feel about carrying the album on your own?
You know what? I didn't even think about it. We just was working. We was just working. We was just, honestly, like, we went there, we recorded like 4 or 5 songs the first day, we recorded like 4 or 5 songs the next day, and then I kept coming back, we work on songs here and there, and it wasn't like, I would have liked some features. I wish I could have said, I don't want no features, you know what I mean? But when you're an artist, when you're an artist that really feels like you have something to say, which I feel like I have a lot to say, and you know, even more to say, you just go, you know what I mean? And you know, it wasn't like something we planned. We just worked in, we locked in, we played beats. I was like, yo, what do you think of this concept? All right, I like this, and then we just, and it just grew. You know what I mean? So it wasn't, you know, it wasn't
Wasn't no time for a feature.
Yeah. We was just going. But if it would have happened, it would have been dope if the right thing come. But it wasn't even something we sought out to do. It just happened.
Word. And one thing that when talking to cats about Locksmith, I've often heard as a criticism is especially before, possibly not now, is that cats would say that you had a very aggressive spitter style on tracks, but recently it seems like you've kind of broadened that and had tracks like tracks on the I Am Lock EP as well as Going Numb on the Embedded, where you kind of tapped into a more personal side.
Yeah.
How was it possible to incorporate more personal storytelling type tracks rather than just spitter MC?
Because, you know what? What I would say, I would attribute to that is because people just never heard me. That's something I've always done, but nobody ever had a full album, so they never heard it. So you just, when you're trying to get your name and you're trying to, like, if I go to the radio station and ask me to spit a 16 or spit something, I'm not gonna spit my heartfelt mom song. I'm gonna spit that shit that make motherfuckers go, yo, this cat is okay. I'm trying to grab your attention. So whenever you heard, people never heard a full body of work from me. So they just heard, even Ski, you know what I mean? When we first went in, we did the lock, you know what I mean? The Stokely Carmichael. And then once we started working, I was like, yo, I like that. And then we started making tracks that are more conceptual, you know, like the, whatever the song, Going Numb, Look How I Shine, or Program Director, Silly Negro,
Mad World,
Mad
stuff
World.
like
There's
that.
other tracks that you know. So I've always wanted to do those tracks, but you get those when you get an album.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So now you got it. Buy that shit.
Smith is a nigga from the west, but I represent the east. I'm a motherfucking beast. Blood dripping from my teeth. Every breathing in the street. See, I spit liquid sauce so it satirizes me. I'm the Smith and not being tricks, kiddo. Get your bumper crying, don't be a bitch, kiddo. You fuck around, I'll fuck you down with single spit bristle. I catch you with your girl, be a bitch with her. She like, don't hurt her like you do. See the shit you spit is sick, that's why you serve it like the flu. All these niggas sleeping on you, they ain't heard the likes of you. You done fucked around and murdered everybody in my crew. They like, you virgin verses like vertebrae, circle rappers with purpose like words of words when I heard them say, I speak 3 times and I appear. I done looked up with Ski Beatz.
A lot of people describe you as an MC's rapper, since a lot of MCs I know and people I know that rap professionally or semi-professionally consider Locksmith their favorite rapper. Who is Locksmith's favorite rapper right now?
Oh man, dude.
Other than Locksmith.
Ski Beatz.
Yeah, Ski Beatz can spit. People don't know that Ski Beatz can spit. Man, there's a lot of different cats I listen to. You know what I mean? That I think are dope right now. Up and coming cats, you know, from the West Coast, of course, Kendrick Lamar, Murs. You know, like my respect for Murs has went even higher than it already was, because I always had respect for him as, you know, putting it down. But now being associated with him and working with him, and you know, it's just way up there. You know. You got those cats, and then you got the veteran cats, you know, like Jay-Z and Nas and Eminem, and even the old school cats I have a lot of respect. So I just kind of like, I just love hip-hop. I have a respect for the game. So anybody that's paid the way, anybody that's on the radar, I know what they went through to get on the radar, so I can respect it. And I feel like you can learn something for all of them. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Good shit.
Yeah, man.
Hell
Ski
yeah.
Beatz, 24-Hour Karate School Part 2. It's in stores.
You already know
Embedded.
what's up.
It's in stores.
24-hour grad school embedded. Cabby with Summer Years, Murs, Love and Rockets. Get ready for Twilight. Man, it's gonna be a crazy year. And wait till we're working on like 10 more albums now. Incredible.
You know. Yeah. You know. Yeah. You know. You know, I'm breaking it down, it's simple and plain, you baffled. I'm Kunta, you Toby, you living in chains and shackles. Imagine if Adam had never had tasted apple. Will we still be in the devil's lasso? Okay, I'm so prolific, flow is cryptic, flow afflicted, so much wicked. Over 6 shit to these niggas' hair, they think it's coke afflicted. My soul's conflicted, I'm so restricted, I'm no statistic. I'm so sadistic that most of the critics just